Take a shot if you lick gooches or like your Gucci. Alright, so boom. Hey you guys, what's poppin'? Welcome back to my channel, and I know, do not kill me, y'all. Like, I know I said I was gonna come back on YouTube and it hasn't been a month since I posted, but I promise y'all, when I tell y'all, I'm learning how to incorporate YouTube in my everyday life now. Like, before, I lived a different life. Now I got a different lifestyle, so it's really hard to like travel so much and like record and like make time to record versus when I was just coming out of high school and I would just be like, let me sit down and tell y'all this story. But today I'm gonna try to like make this in like a vlogging type of video. I don't really know, but we're definitely gonna get ready right now because guess what I got? My big red boots. Yo, these shits is so big. Like, these give me like boots from Zora. Say he wanna snap that, give him my Snapchat. I be like, I had you, man. I just got a message, and it's from your man. Boop. But nah, y'all, I gotta tell y'all, like, life has been crazy, like. And I seen the comments in my last video, y'all talking about some, oh, Justin, what you did to your face? I just gained weight. That's it. I didn't do nothing to my face. Y'all think I'm pumped full of filler. No, it's just fat on my face. Like, when I gain weight, it does not go to my legs. It goes to my face and it goes to my stomach. Talking about gaining weight, I know I told y'all that I was gonna get lipo this month, or the month of March. And I just decided not to. My mother was telling me like to stop going under the knife and stuff like that. And not because of my mom. It's really not because of my mom. But things didn't happen, and then I took it as a sign of just like, okay, Justin, like, get your ass in the gym. Like, you don't need to be getting lipo every time you feel like, oh my god, I gained 10 pounds. Like, and you know, I felt like I was getting like an unhealthy habit of just like always going under the knife or just be, well, I don't always go under the knife. I'm natural. Okay, my body. Why you pulling out? Brandon's back here pulling out. I don't know why. Like, I'm a natural. I'm not one of the plastic surgery dogs. Lipo isn't considered plastic surgery.
It really is though.
No, lipo is just like losing weight.
No, it's not. Lipo is considered going under the knife.
You think so? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's going under the knife, but it's just to take out some fat. Like, it's not like to change.
But some people use lipo to put the fat in their ass or hips.
Right, on her BBL. Yeah, like, I don't know. And then y'all keep saying, oh, filler. Like, you know, I haven't gotten filler in like 4 years. Like, it's been like 3 years. Like, that shit's been gone. I feel like I'm natural. The only thing that's not natural on me is my butt. But that's it. I feel like I still give you natural set. Like, I don't know. I still might do it. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, so what has been happening, bitch? I went to New York. Let me tell y'all. This video is probably gonna be titled, Why I Don't Talk to This Bitch No More. Because I tried to reconnect with one of my high school friends, and I'm gonna tell y'all the story. Like, it's really a story. Like, nah, actually, this is about to be a story time, dead ass, because I'm really about to tell y'all the story. This girl is delusional and crazy. She reminds me why I don't have friends from high school anymore, and I discontinued, like, talking to people from my childhood, well, as far as high school goes. Because we were some ratchet ass, ghetto ass kids, like, back in the day. Like, when I tell y'all for real, and I did a lot of work to break out of that, like, cause I wanted more for myself, and I couldn't see myself just standing at the corner store, like, till I was 50 years old on my block. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I did a lot of work to make sure that mentally I wasn't in a stagnant place. And let me just tell y'all the story. So I'm talking to one of my high school friends, right? And me and her is having the most stupid discussion. We having a discussion about Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, like this whole thing, right? So basically, right? Nicki co-signed Ice Spice, whatever that means. She posted her, whatever the case may be. Everybody going crazy. She co-signed her, Like, damn, Nicki can't show love, but anyway. So that's where I was coming from. So my friend saying like, oh, like her co-signing Ice Spice is like such a contradiction to what she stands for. And I'm like, what you mean? Like, and she's like, oh, and by the way, y'all, this is my new shit. The Makeup by Mario foundation. Oh my God, love. Like, and I'm not really a dewy skin type of girl, but I love this fucking foundation. Like, I'm more of a matte. If he comes out with a matte one, ugh, I would die. But anyway, so my friend saying like, oh, her co-signer Ice Spice is so inconsistent to what she stands for. So I'm like, what you mean? Like, and she like, oh, because she's so big on like writing your own raps and this and that, like, and it's just like, she's just co-signing Ice Spice because she clout chasing. Like, why she not co-signing Lola Brooke or not one of the other girls? So I'm like trying to explain to her. I'm like, you know, Nicki really can't win with y'all. Like, it's damn if she do, damn if she don't. She don't show love to the girl, she's a hater. If she show love, she dick riding. Like, it's like, girl, what y'all want to do, right? So that led into like a bigger conversation, right? So just a little backstory. Me and this girl, I'm gonna call her Rose just because this Rose is on my thing. But me and Rose, like, we come from a school where everything was a debate. Like, when I tell y'all everything was a debate, everything turned into a fight. Like, I'm talking about y'all don't even understand. Like, I don't know if it's just high school shit or just ghetto shit, but we was both. And when I tell you like the littlest shit, like she said the color blue was ugly and my mother wore blue the other day, and it's like, bitch, what happened? And I'm like, yeah, bitch, what happened? So then we fought outside the school. Like like I promise y'all, it sounds ridiculous, but if you watch my story times, you know I'm not that too far off. But even stories that I didn't tell y'all that I probably forgot about now at my age, like I'm talking about bitches will fight for no reason. Everything was a debate, and I was one of those kids like, yeah, and what happened? And but what happened? My parents could tell y'all. Like, everything was like, all right, bye. Like I said, over nothing. Over nothing. Over like, no, it's really 73 degrees. No, it's 70 degrees. Bitch, you always think you right. Like, bitch, suck my dick. Like, things used to just get out of hand. So this situation really reminded me why I stopped talking to her, because just like the lack of communication skills and the way that I've grown so much to like not be in that limbo circle of just like fighting for no reason and getting agitated and mad for no reason. But anyway, let me tell y'all. So back to the story. So that opened up a can of worms about like the female rap game or whatever the case may be. She starts saying something about Cardi and this, that, and the third, and then I was like, let me ask you a question. Do you think like, oh no, I think she said Cardi realer than Nicki. And I was like, why though? Like, why do you feel like that? Because when people always say that, I always have a rebuttal to that. So I wanted to just pick her brain and understand why. Now, mind you, y'all, throughout this whole conversation, I'm diluting it down because I'm just getting to the main part. But throughout this whole conversation, this girl is cutting me off, talking, blah, 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 blah. And I'm saying my little words here and there, but it's very hard to have a discussion with somebody who just likes to hear themselves talk. So I asked her why. I said, why do you feel like that? Like, why? She's like, because I just felt like this, that, and the third. I forgot, I don't even know what she said, but she was just like, I just feel like, you know, she's humble and she's this, that, and the third. And I'm like, why though? Like, why do you feel like she's humble? Oh, I feel like she's humble because I just do, like, I feel like she's real and she like to make a fool of herself or something. But I'm like, but why, right? So this is where the disconnect comes in, that she didn't allow me to tell her where the disconnect came in. She asked me, Justin, why you keep asking me why? She asked me, Justin, why you keep asking me why? And I said, and I made sure to start this conversation off with, I'm going to tell you why, because if I would have just said it, which it don't even matter because she still didn't even listen. But I started the conversation off with, I'm going to tell you why, just to give her a starting point that I have a point to make or I'm about to say something, you know? So I go in and I'm like, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I didn't even get the sentence out. I said, because I just feel like it's so funny how people think like Nicki's fake and Cardi's real when, you know, she puts on a character most of the time, most of her career, like blah, 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 blah. I couldn't even say anything. I couldn't even say that. Interrupts me. Now, she interrupts me, and at this point, I was so frustrated with her interrupting me, because she was interrupting me the whole conversation, that I said, Rose, can you stop interrupting me? When I said that, y'all, it's like it triggered something in her. It's like she's heard this before. She's frustrated about hearing it, and she took that and went on a tangent about it. Like, no, like, but you're saying that I'm interrupting you and you're interrupting me though, and I got a point to finish and you're not letting me finish my point, and blah 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 blah. And it was just like it was something that wasn't even that serious, but she made it so serious. So I'm trying to tell her, like, Rose, like, but you the one upset. Yeah, I'm upset because, yeah, now I'm upset, and now what? Now what? You saying that to say what? I'm like, I'm saying that because you're saying that I'm upset because you interrupted me, but I'm not upset. I'm just telling you not to interrupt me. Like, you're upset. You're literally, I'm talking about, y'all, God strike me dead. I'm talking about this girl is hyperventilating on the phone. Like, I hear her breathing hard. I don't know if she was walking outside. That may be it too. But when we started going like back and forth, which wasn't really a back and forth, it was just her yelling most of the time. It's just like, she was like, and I'm like, yo, you're really like upset. Like, you're really hyperventilating. Like, you're going crazy for what is not that serious. You're mad. And she's like, yeah, I'm mad because, Papa, I don't even know what the fuck this bitch was saying. Yo, when I tell you, I was on the phone laughing because I just couldn't believe it. And it just reminded me of like, back in high school when we would have little conversations about things that weren't even that serious. We're not even talking about nothing personal to us. We're not talking about, you know, my mom, her dad, her financial situation, mine. Like, we're not talking about nothing personal. We talking about Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Like, calm down, ma. It's not, I promise you it's not that serious. Like, it's not that serious. But she just reminded me of just like bitches who I went to school with and my old self that just wanted to hear themselves talk. And she kind of like made me reflect on myself a little bit, because I see sometimes when I talk to my friends in my life now how I kind of carry that on sometimes. Like I told y'all before, I feel like I try to do the best job I can to break out of like the ghetto person that I was. And I say ghetto for lack of a better term, but you know, just very much the closed-minded person that didn't know how to communicate. I did a lot to break out of that. You know, I remember just, y'all remember like my whole beauty con drama and stuff like that. That was the transition of me from like a kid who went to school in Brooklyn who didn't really know better to like somebody who was trying to do something with their life. And those were the things that I picked up on and learned. And it was just like, when I was dealing with her and I'm having this conversation, I'm like, but why are we so heated right now? And why aren't you letting me finish when I talk? Like, everything was like, no, but like I said, and yeah, and blah, 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 blah. And it's so sad that she can't grow out of that and she can't see that. And she's still dealing with issues in her life that deal with communication. And, you know, it's sad because you love a person. I loved her. That was like my sis, for real. And it's just like, it's so sad because you love a person, but they can't and just won't and refuse to like see things outside of themselves and see a bigger picture. They're very stubborn. They want to like prove all their points all the time. She made me realize the tidbits that I take away from that, or like my past coming back when I have communication issues with my friends and how sometimes I'm stubborn. She just made me like kind of like self-reflect, like, damn, do I really act like this? Like, do my friends really see me like this? Obviously not. It made me appreciate the friends that I do have that don't act like that anymore. We have clear communication and we have a healthy communication, because this is why a lot of people go through the things they go through and stay stagnant when it comes to like the hood. They refuse to like see anything outside themselves and always want to be right and never want to be wrong. And it's just like, it's very scary to deal with. It's very ignorant and it's very scary to deal with. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, when I got off that conversation with her, I was like, yo, I hope my friends do not see me like this, because me and her come from the same place. Like, we argued over nothing, literally nothing. Like, y'all remember that Chinese food story time? Yeah, that was about her too. Like, it's just like, I'm talking about, I've had arguments over Chinese food. Like, who argues that? And I'm talking about bad, that bitches want to fight over Chinese food. Yo, let me tell y'all, it's this one story. I'm gonna tell y'all this one story with her. And it's not my story to tell, but I just want to explain to y'all how bad it was, right? Her, Rose, and we had this other friend named I don't even know what's her name.
Tomato.
No, not Tomato. Give me another name though.
Daisy.
Daisy. Okay, we can use Daisy. So me, Rose, and Daisy was all friends, right? Let me tell you this one story, and this is an example to prove to y'all like the things we would argue about, right? So Rose did hair at the time. I think she still does or whatever. She used to do, you know, back in the day when I was in school, the girls used to do their little clip-in weaves or like sew-ins. I think that's what it was, sew-ins with the leave out. That's really what was the trend. So Rose used to do those. Rose used to do sew-ins or whatever, and she would hook her friends up, right? So I wasn't there for this, but they both told me the story. Why, right? Daisy goes over Rose's house, right? Rose's mother gives her the food stamps card and says, go to the store and get y'all some snacks or whatever, right? Like just go get on the bikes and go get some snacks, right? I think it was raining that day too. I'm trying to remember what they both told me. Both their stories was consistent. So Rose and Daisy like, all right, we going to the store, right? So they go to the store and they get sunflower seeds, right? They get like a couple things, but they get sunflower seeds. So I guess Rose in the store opened the sunflower seeds, right? She opened the sunflower seeds and she took some sunflower seeds, or either she took some sunflower seeds or she ate her whole sunflower seeds from the store to the house or whatever. But Daisy still had her sunflower seeds in a bag. It was just like a bag of munchies. So they get back to the house and I guess Rose goes back in the bag and opens Daisy's sunflower seeds. When I tell you Daisy went off, oh, you got your own seeds. Why you eating my seeds? Da 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 da. Then Rose is like, all right, but you going in, but like my mother bought these seeds, like da da da. Rose like, fuck you in your seeds, bitch. Like I don't need no seeds. Like now y'all see how a conversation like that just turned crazy out of nowhere? Like they both came, they told me that they was crying. They was outside crying, they was arguing, fighting over seeds. Like, why are y'all fighting over seeds? But this is young shit. Like, this is like what kids do. Kids fight over things. But you see, we Brooklyn kids. Like, so it's like, it's different. Like, we like, you know, bitch, my dick, da da da. I don't know if it went that far, but they said that it was heated. And I know them from when we was in school. That's how we talked. Like, we didn't talk like, I'ma rip your fucking face off, bitch. Like, it was like, no, bitch, and yeah, and what happened? Like I said, like, it was all of that. So it just reminded me, you know, and I forgot about that story until I started like reflecting and remembering from this conversation, like where I came from and how toxic I used to be and how like people never grow out of that. And it made me remember that story because I was like, yo, I remember in high school just fighting over nothing. Fighting over nothing. Things escalating for no reason when people could just sit and listen. And I tried that method of just like sitting, listening, letting her finish. She feels like she did that as well because she'll do it like, I'm gonna let you finish and then I'm gonna say what I gotta say. What type of abrasive ass approach is that? So I would like finish and she'd be like, you done? And I'll be like, yeah. Alright, so like I said, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, it's just such a disconnect. And it's so sad because I feel like I don't have the articulation to really convey what I'm trying to say. It's just something you know and it's a feeling and it's something that you grow out of. And it's hard to explain it to people that are still in that mindset. And I tried my best to explain it to her because one of the reasons why we reconnected was of a disagreement that she had with her ex, and you know she needed a friend and we were talking, and you know I try to throw it in there a little bit too, like, you know, about like, well, it was a little different because I was trying to tell her how to disengage, but it's still all the same, like as far as communication when it comes to like the juice is not worth the squeeze. Like that's basically the point I was telling her. Like, you want to go so hard and prove all your points to the point that it gets so detrimental that you're upset and you want to fight. Like, you literally want to fight. Like, it's like, girl, calm down. But Yeah, y'all, I don't know. That's why I just can't be friends with bitches like that from my hood. And it's really so sad because, I mean, she's not from my hood, but people that I went to school with. And it's really so sad because I love her, and it's like, I really hope for her to really understand one day, like, damn, like, I really was a stubborn ass person that didn't want to listen to nobody and didn't want to listen to nothing, because that's what I did for myself. I don't think I was as bad though, but I definitely had found myself in situations that I had to look in the mirror. A lot of people who are stuck in these mindsets don't have that sense of realization. They don't know that they have the problem. Like, I remember literally looking in the mirror and being like, I have to change, or like, I'm either gonna be dead, or I'm gonna be dealing with a guy that I don't want to be dealing with, or I'm gonna be in a situation that I don't want to deal with, because this, like, it's just crazy. Like, it's not, obviously what I'm doing is not working out for me. Being this way and being so combative and so abrasive is not working out for me. It's not. So what am I gonna do to better myself, so that way I can be a functioning member of society? And I just hope for her to have that realization one day too, like, to really like grow from that high school mentality and not be so angry all the time, and just like relax. Like, it's not that serious, girl. Y'all, I'm going in with my Patrick Ta face powder. This shit is tea. But other than that, I had a good time in New York. I was thinking about moving back, but I'm not moving back. I went back there, that shit was so whack, I couldn't believe my eyes. I said, wait, New York is giving this? But it's also like the winter time. Well, now it's spring. So, I don't know, maybe it's different but in the summer, but I'm staying in LA, no shade. I don't got it to move back to New York. Okay, and then I'm taking my setting powder and just setting my makeup. Y'all, when I talk and do my makeup always come out crazy, and I should not be doing this. So, let me get ready and I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, my makeup is done. And I'm wearing this. It's like this. You know what's so crazy about this brand right here? Everybody wearing the leather jackets now. But I got this mad long ago at Saks, and it was mad cheap. Like, I was like, oh, but this is a cute set. I got the matching shorts, look. And then I'm gonna wear it with my boots, look. It's gonna be tea. It's gonna be tea, I promise. When I see these boots, I was like, I gotta do an all baggy look. Like, everybody doing like either a baggy jean or a crop top, which that's cute. I think I have a look for that too, but I just thought of, when I see these, like, it's gonna sound really crazy, but like Soulja Boy in the 2000s, like, just baggy shirt, baggy shorts, the boots. Like, I just thought of that. Like, I don't know why I thought of that. So when I seen this two-piece set, I'm like, oh my god, this is so cute. But everybody got this now, and I don't even know what it is, but I should have been wore it. I'm so mad. But I was waiting for my boots to come. Those boots took 8 weeks to ship. I got them when they first dropped. They took mad long. Like the Carisha Please cards. Them shits took 3 months. Well, she said it though, I'm not gonna cry. She did say they start shipping out in March, so I got mine. We gonna play, me and Brandon's gonna play. Look, y'all, tell me they're not that cute. Isn't it cute? And they come with like 4 shot glasses. And the cards. Y'all wanna read one? Let's read one. Take a shot if you lick Gucci's or like your Gucci. But I'm about to get dressed. I'm about to be out. If I end this video like this, it's because I probably just wanted to tell y'all the story. So see y'all later.